Good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel. So we've got another What's Sold video for you today, and this was definitely a lower sales volume week. Again, things have not quite 100% evened out since I was on that vacation mode and come back. I haven't been listing daily, I haven't been doing some of those things, but there's some good profit margin this week. So sales, yeah, we're down a bit. We had just, and this was for the week of May 14th to May 20th. We had sales of $528.81. So again, not huge money, but the profit margin was actually really nice. So I had a 59.8% margin, $315.99 in pure net profit after all fees, shipping, and cost of goods backed out. So I did only sell 15 items, so a little over, an average of 2 per day. I mean, really, I am still just doing this part-time. I'm just doing this as a side hustle to my main job, and, I can't complain about having another $316 a week, just pure profit in my pocket to go towards a bill or something. So overall, decent week, even though those sales dollars were down. But let's go through some of the items that sold. First up, I will mention again, I did share them in last week's video because they were, an exciting sale, but I did sell these Dan Post Marlboro cowboy boots in a 12 extra wide, and yeah, sold those on Poshmark for $86, paid $3.50 for them, so I profited over $61 by the time it was all said and done. I did receive feedback from the person, from the buyer, who said, yeah, they're perfect, thank you so much, so that's always good. Alright, now let's go to new items that you wouldn't have seen if you watched last week's video. So we had this Polo Ralph Lauren cashmere sweater in a men's large. Sweaters for me at the normal place that I shop at come to $6.90 after tax, and I sold this for $35 on Poshmark, so they would have taken $7 in fees. Back out that $6.90 buy cost, I had a $21.10 profit on that item. So that's pretty cool. Sold a bundle of 2 items up next here to the same buyer for, well, okay. I'll just say the first item here was this Grateful Dead shirt, like with the cutouts, the slash details, $5 t-shirts. If I average it out, that means I sold this for $25, 2 items for $50, so $25 an item. So I would have gained $14.82 net profit on this item. The second item here is this Soya Kayo, I believe is how it's pronounced, this coat. I picked this up quite a while ago, and I thought that it would sell better, and it didn't go over the winter. At this point, I don't really feel like holding on to it, so I did sell this as part of that bundle as well. Originally, I was asking $50 or $60 just for this coat alone, but that's okay. Basically, they bought that shirt, got this. I still made $10.22 net profit on this coat. So I was happy to see it go after all this time and not have to hold it until next season. Next was this Eileen Fisher, this silk tank, and again, this would have been about a $5 buy cost, and I sold it for $49 on Poshmark. So after fees, discounted shipping, all the rest, I profited $30.09 on this item. So that was a great, just basic tank, but Eileen Fisher, silk, hey, people love it. Alright, so another item here, this Rockaware, if anybody, remembers like the Y2K era Rockaware, this was like Jay-Z's brand. These black jeans with the, the big metal plaque there on the back, big embellishment. So jeans cost me $7.19 after tax at my usual store. I sold these for $25. I didn't make a ton of profit after fees, and there was discounted shipping on that as well, but I made like $9 net profit. I've had these for a little while. Yeah, I picked up a couple of Rockaware pieces thinking, oh, this will hit the nostalgic feels for people around my age. Yeah, it's not selling great, but I don't regret it. I'm still making a little bit of money from it. Next was this Tommy Bahama silk shirt. This was like in a very tiki Hawaiian style. So these button-up shirts, they cost me $6.04 after taxes. I sold this for $35, and there was no discounted shipping on that. That was just a customer who had sent me an offer. So, or maybe even just bought it outright at $35. Yeah, So in any case, Poshmark shipping, I didn't have a discount on that. So I made $21.96 on that item. Now we've got this Athleta. This is the Sculptech line of white and blue jeans, jeggings style. They're like a stretchy jean. Athleta being like a performance wear company. So again, $7.19 buy cost. Sold these for $29, and I profited $16.01. We sold these Adidas track pants. They were in a size small, but you know, they were just colorful. They looked really good, so I picked them up and sold them for $21. Overall, I profited $9.61. You know, kind of a lower item, but that's okay. You know, I don't regret those things. Those are like bread and butter type items that, you know, I know they're going to sell. They'll make me some money, and yeah, that's the way of it. Now we got these LL Bean, these bean boots. These were like a men's 10.5 to 11 or women's 9.5 to 10. And yeah, I paid $3.50 again for these at the same place that I got those cowboy boots. And they sold for $59 on Poshmark pretty quickly. And after fees and everything, I profited $39.81. That was a great flip. Always look out for bean boots, as long as they're in relatively good condition. Like I sold a pair just like this, I think in a little bit of a smaller size, and one of them was actually missing the insole, and they still sold for like 45 bucks. All right, speaking of LL Bean, these are like snowflake patterned flannel jeans, like flannel lined jeans in a women's 12 or 14, whatever it is. Bought these for $7.19, sold for $25. So after everything, net profit of $12.81. Peter Millar, a good golf brand to be on the lookout for this time of the year. This blue striped cotton polo, so not even like a performance shirt really, just a cotton polo. This sold for $25 with some discounted shipping on Poshmark, and I profited $10.86. This Aritzia Wilfred Free Rousseau kind of half snap cardigan thing, very unique looking piece. I found this at a Salvation Army for $2.50, and I sold it for $25. Yeah, $25 plus shipping on eBay. So it was $46.92 altogether. The customer paid. Ship cost was $21.90 of that for a tracked packet. In any case, my net profit at the end of it all was $15.96. So not bad to get a net profit of $16 on a $2.50 pickup. I see that I've got live action. I have a new offer on one of my, a couple of my items here. So let's see what it is. There we go. We got a nice little treat. We'll throw this in the middle of this what sold video. Oh, okay. This person's just being dumb. I've got a New With Tags limited edition Harley hoodie on Poshmark for like 85 bucks. It sells for, you know, I mean, I've seen sold comps for like 85 to 100. So someone offered me $30. I countered actually, because I've had it for a while. I countered it $50, and they declined that and offered the 30 again. So I'm just going to counter 50 again and say that's the lowest I can go and see what happens. But there we go. A little bit of live action in the middle of this what sold video. I'll keep you posted. Okay. Next up is this Eddie Bauer, like a 10-liter sling bag, like a hiking bag. Picked this up at Value Village, had a 20% off coupon, so I think I paid $4 plus tax for this, so it would have been $3.99, so $4.59 after tax, somewhere in that range, I believe. And I sold it for $34.99. That's including the shipping cost. So shipping was actually $11.11 because it was pretty light. So my net profit on this item was $12.30. Now we've got these New With Tag Maeve, which is an Anthropologie brand, plaid pants. And these, again, cost $7.19. Sold these for $61.80. I think it was like $48 plus shipping or something like that. after fees, shipping, everything else, I made a net profit of $30.22 on these new with tag Maeve pants. So very happy about that. So yeah, again, I mean, it wasn't a lot of sales this week, or last week, I guess, by the time I'm recapping this, but $529 in sales, 316 of that in profit. That's almost a 60% margin. So that is great. And I know that some people will calculate things differently than I do. I cannot consider shipping cost, since I charge calculated shipping above and beyond the item price. I am treating that like it is a separate charge. It is separate from the sale. Someone's buying something from me for $25. Regardless of what it costs to ship it, they're paying that separately. If they're buying an item from me for $25 and my buy cost was $5, those are the numbers that I'm using to calculate what my margins are at the end of the day. To me, it doesn't make sense to include the shipping in those sales values for margin purposes, because that is an extra that's just added on. It's taken care of separately. So when I say 59.8% margin, that means, that is after all of the things, but shipping is a separate entity because it's charging them $24 and I'm paying $24. Sometimes I'll make an extra dollar here or there, or even lose an extra dollar here or there, but it's a separate entity. So I just wanted to point that out. Because I've had a couple of people ask, why are my margin numbers so high? It's because I disagree with the the method that they use to calculate their margins. Essentially, I'm using a different method. But yeah, in any case, not bad at all. The week before that was also really low, but we had a $770 one to start off the month, and a low one, and kind of another low one. On pace for a decent week so far this week. Margins are good. Really, I just need to get back to listing all the time. I've got a bunch of good stuff now that you would have seen from, Thrift Haul that just got posted, plus the one that's coming out in a couple of days, and then actually there's another one that's coming out that's already pre-recorded for next week. Some great stuff, and I'm excited about some of these sales that are going to be coming up from it. But yeah, that's it for this week. So if you have any questions, let me know down below. And if you think that if that person is going to buy, okay, so I'm curious, what do you think is going to happen with that Harley hoodie? Do you think that that person who has now declined everything and offered $30 3 times is going to wake up and realize that's the lowest I'm going to take? Or are they going to take my $50 offer? Predict it down below. I'll let you know. But yeah, curious what you think. But all right, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.